Alright, it's time for our Battle of the Ages. A 3-part battle royale.
Now, will Aigis take on her greatest challenge ever since the god of death itself? Her best friends. Will friendship prevail? Or will it crash into the desert like a plane that ran out of fuel?
Well,
find out now.
Exactly. Oh. Whoa, this is new.
And
this place.
Can I spoil this slightly?
Where is everyone
This
else?
place will be returning in P3 Arena.
Well, P4 Arena Ultimax.
Or P4, yeah. P4 Arena Ultramax, yeah.
You see the big door up ahead? There's an arena past that door. You'll be fighting them
So
there.
I wonder if it has the same purpose that will in that game.
Who knows? We won't know until later this year.
Keys, so there's no need to take their lives as well.
And again, same deal with
battle.
Persona Q,
There
which
will be
I
consequences
really
if
want to
they
look
lose.
forward to, and
yeah,
I want to play it. I want to play it. I want to play it.
I know.
Sister, are you listening?
She is, but she can't believe it's come to this.
Is there no way to avoid this?
Well, it just
Not
has
as
to
long
be
as
this
you have
way,
a key
doesn't
and
it?
they're after it.
Yeah, considering that if we can't come up with a compromise, we'll just have to find out whose ambition is stronger.
I haven't forgotten, but this involves your life.
That's true.
I'll protect you.
As long as she has that key, her life is
sister.
at risk.
Plus the fact that Metis has promised to protect Aigis is much stronger than her vow to protect Aigis' friend.
So this is where Metis awakened, eh?
This is what I was meant to do all along. I can't explain why.
Huh. Well,
you will tell us, won't you?
Not yet, I guess. Coliseo Purgatorio. Anyway, now give her, thinking she's gonna need critical rate up medium, and instead of the Omega Drive, I eventually gave her a Radiant Halo.
Oh.
Yeah, considering our first team that we fight is Akihiko and Ken.
Oh, great. The most balanced character used in the game, plus probably the better of the two instant kill users.
Let's see.
And probably the best healer outside of Yukari, but...
Anyway. Alright, let's do this.
In this corner!
The Heartless Armed Angel and her sister.
This?
We don't have a catchy tagline for Metis, sadly. Anyway, yeah. Same place we saw in the intro of the answer.
This is where you awakened?
Yep.
Awakened in a field meant for battle. Huh.
Fitting of an anti-shadow weapon.
That just seems to be the case. Huh.
Yep.
What?
Alright then. Battle number 1.
I gotta admit, this is a pretty appropriate place to settle stuff like this.
Yeah, this way we can go no holds barred. Even then.
I was hoping to go up against Mitsuru's team first, but...
Yeah. You get stomped.
Fuka.
We forgot about you.
Fuka-san. Do you object to her acting as the mediator and backing up
That's the
both
one
sides?
thing she absolutely will not do.
No, you can't make a decision like that without me. Helping both sides, encouraging my friends to fight each other? I won't do such a thing.
But with your ability...
So she's gonna have to side with one or the other.
There's no need to worry about us when we're about to go at it. If you can't choose, side with Aigis. Her life could be at risk, right? So it's only fair that she gets a handicap with you.
Fair enough.
Akihiko-senpai.
Aigis, on the other hand, she's still indecisive.
Let's get this over with.
She's very reluctant to fight. Personally, I can't blame her.
Considering it's somebody
Have you
that...
decided what you'll do if
Considering
you
that you're finding someone that you've known for quite some time, and... Well, not
I can't
quite have
fight
gotten
against-
close to, but you formed a friendship
Sorry,
nonetheless.
but if you haven't made up your mind by now, I can't let you have our keys.
So be it. Heartful Cry, round 1.
And they're using their default
We'll
weapons.
see who's
Well, not
really
exactly.
stronger.
If you
Well,
don't
Ken
take this
is,
seriously,
but not
you'll be
Akihiko.
hurt.
I think he's using the golden gloves.
This won't satisfy
Anyway,
anyone.
Basically, if there's a priority, take out Ken first. Because he's the healer. Obviously.
And clearly, Thunder Rain is a very good strategy, especially against somebody that, well, doesn't quite have immunity to electricity.
Ooh! Ouch, but Akihiko has Counter-Strike! And he can debuff.
Just like he normally would.
But he
so-
also gets Mind Charge and Gigantic Fist. Yes, in these battles, the members of Seas get souped up abilities.
You're strong.
Quite.
Agility down. Please be careful.
Yeah, now analyze Ken. Obviously, Akihiko is immune to Zeo, so don't bother using Thunder Rain on him unless you have a leg break.
I need your help.
Anyway, yeah, Akihiko will use Zeodyne and Mind Charge,
It's
as well as
Gigantic
Gigantic Fist. I think he also has Power Charge, too. As for Ken, ish! They're very, very heal up. He knows better than the risk going for Akihiko when he has Counter-Strike. Uh-oh!
Good night.
I won't hold back.
Quite! But... block!
We kind of came prepared for that one.
Koryu is immune to all physicals.
I won't give up.
Of course you won't. As for Ken, he uses Zeodyne, Hama-On, Vile Assault, Elect Break, Rebellion, Revolution, and Premonition, just like the Tenjin Musha. And I'm pretty sure, I think he has Diarahan. If not that, then Diorama. Oh. Yep.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, because I think I have Lightning Gloves equipped. Actually, no, I don't.
Persona.
Bam.
Good night, Ken. You were lost but not found.
But now, it's one-on-one.
I won't hold back.
Mono a mono.
Block. So he's gonna end up being forced to use his Zeodyne.
Persona.
Whereas, first off, let's revive Metis.
Let's revive medicine. Make it a handicap match.
I can't do anything.
No, because
I think the reason why they chose the golden gloves was because it was probably easier to animate than, say, the brass knucks that he starts out with in T3.
Understood.
that or the Wicked Cestus.
True that.
Ooh!
Or, what is it? The bladed, fist, I forget?
That's what I was referring to.
I'm giving
Yeah.
it my all.
Orkia Moon Machine!
Let's dance!
Persona.
Let's go. Now we should fight with magic. By the way, both Ken and Akihiko have 2,000 HP.
Agility down. Please be careful.
Though, gotta have to laugh that this game plays a certain trope true.
What is that?
You won't escape.
Okay, it's kind of like the reverse of what happens to...
Oh yeah, to Magus in Chrono Trigger, where as a boss, he's not that powerful, but as a playable character, he can be incredibly powerful. But the inverse it happens with this.
Well, yeah, well, as a boss, he was actually quite powerful when you found him the first time.
But as a playable character, he actually shines better.
Oh, yeah, he just doesn't have like the 2 to 10,000 HP that he did. And...
Actually, he had roughly 6,666 HP. Anyway,
Mark of the Beast there.
what?
Mark of the Beast.
Oh yeah. Uh oh. Yeesh. And of course, he's got a good critical hit rate with Gigantic Fist.
Persona.
Overall, all you need to do is just focus on using magic on Akihiko.
Not bad.
Because physical
But I'm
attacks
not
are
going
not
down.
actually ever going to cut it.
No, because he has Counter Strike.
And there's no way of getting through that physically.
Nope. So all we can do is just chance it. Uh oh.
That's gonna hurt whoever gets hit
Oh
with it.
dear! Metis is a sitting duck!
You won't escape.
I'm not through yet. Let's see how much power you really have.
Bring it!
Persona!
Oh dear!
Overkill!
Well, we're finished just one-on-one.
Persona!
Uh-oh.
Aki, well, almost went Nova.
Almost did.
You won't escape.
Uh-oh. This might hurt. Oh, wait! No, it won't hurt. Wait, is Koryu immune to Zeo? I thought he was only immune to light.
Or is it possible that the...
Oh, wait, unless I do have lightning gloves equipped.
Well, that or the fact that, Ken's,
No.
Electric wore off.
No, I think it did, and yet I think, yeah, I guess was wearing lightning gloves.
Akihiko-san! Hamada-san!
What do you expect? I forgot about that. Or wasn't paying attention. Whoa.
What's happening?
Why do I feel like
I told you before.
why does this feel like Mortal
If they
Kombat
lose,
now?
There will be consequences.
I don't know.
Oh great, now I just have, like, the Mortal
They
Kombat,
haven't died.
tournament
but
screen
They
in
won't
front of
return
me.
to their original forms until the true key is forged.
So thus,
You can no longer
there's
avoid
no
them.
turning back now.
No.
Basically,
You
their
knew this
souls
would
are slowly getting burned.
Is that why you brought us here? What were you thinking?
There was no other choice.
It's because this must be my purpose here.
Really.
That's all you ever say.
Hmm.
I can blame Aigis
If
for
the
being slightly
fires
pissed
burn
at
out,
this.
they won't be able to return to normal.
So thus
even
we
if
need
the
to
key
hurry.
is forged. We need
We
to
gotta go hurry
sister.
and beat the crap out of our friends.
And I guess becomes as cold as she can get.
Don't call me sister anymore.
Ouch.
You're as cold as ice,
Do you...
willing to
Hate me now?
sacrifice our love. Oddly too fitting.
still fulfill my promise? No matter what, I will protect you, sister.
But anyway, let's prepare for our next fight. The battle is finally underway. To revive your defeated friends, you must see the fight through to the end.
You decide to return to the lounge.
Or what's left of it. Yes. Alright, let's swap out her accessory for something more beneficial. Like, say, a Ring of Darkness. Yep. Next up is Junpei and Koromaru.
Darkness!
Yeah. And... oh yeah, I was right! Lightning gloves I have equipped. Oh, I guess no wonder I was immune to electricity. I guess I was correct. In P3, Koryu is only immune to light. As well as getting Null Strike and Null Pierce.
Ah,
Ooh, Skaha! With Null Dark, Null Charm. We're gonna need a combination, I believe, Skaha and Sibylle.
a rather limited list of 4.
Oh, well. Yeah, how could this happen? Well, better save the game because I need to be prepared.
Because, just like the last fight, everybody got upgrades. Sadly, those upgrades do not transfer over when they come back as party members somewhat.
I could probably attribute that to perhaps them being so pissed off and enraged that they gain special abilities. They're not thinking straight. None of them are.
Either that, or maybe their powers together are kind of helping them discover new limits.
Probably so. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, obviously needs Skaha because it has Null Dark. And Sibylle is also immune to darkness, I believe.
Which, oddly, that's actually going to be kind of referenced in Persona Q, but...
Kinda. Anyway. Alright then.
But, alas, that's in a trailer. So, nah. Go look up yourself.
Yeah. Heartful Cry round 2.
What's up?
Yeah, I agree, Koro. This really
Junpei-kun,
sucks.
Koro-chan.
Well, I guess I can see what's going on.
Yeah, well, he's actually quick to piece it together.
No matter who our opponent is, I won't let them have my sister's... Aigis' key.
But he's alright with that.
I know. It's cool. But you know, no matter which way this turns out, I just don't think Aigis can win against Yucatan right now.
Really?
Sorry. Then again, I don't think Yucatan's got it right either.
Well, then
Maybe we
again,
could go back to before
I
the
don't blame her
final
considering
battle. We're still
nobody's
squabbling
thinking
like this.
straight right now.
I don't know. Do you really see us being able to pull off a miracle? And
No.
do things better than he
No, not at all.
could? I think this is something we gotta take care of on our own.
Huh.
Junpei-kun.
I think Junpei actually has a good
I'm not as
point.
much of a hard ass as Akihiko-san, but I don't think we should mess with the past. Still, some things you just can't work out by
Sometimes
talking
all you
about.
can do is fight.
If neither side will give an inch, well, sometimes that's how things are gonna be. Right, little sis?
Well, yeah.
Junpei-san.
Alrighty then. Let's get it on. You better not throw this fight.
I don't plan to.
I just like how cavalier he is about the whole thing.
Well, he just wants to get this over with.
Get ready, cause here I come!
But he's not.
What?
But he's not willing to
Don't
give
we
us
have
an
any
inch.
choice but
Nope.
to fight?
Yeah,
Give me
and
a second.
Koromaru is
I'll
fully
scan the
prepared.
target.
Now, as opposed to Akihiko and Ken focusing on single target damage,
Understood.
Junpei and Koromaru focus more on hitting both our party members at the same time, with skills like Vorpal Blade, Maragidai, and Mamudoan.
Let's dance.
And by the way, don't rely on physicals that much because they both have high counter. He still seems healthy. Oh boy! Yeesh. Of course, obviously immune to fire. And so is Junpei.
Oh dear.
Oh crap. Now, you want to take out Koromaru first, because he knows Evil Smile to Tarafu, if I recall.
And then he could top off with Ghastly Whale.
Yep.
You're pretty tough, Ai-chan, but you're not the only one.
And of course, they both know Agidine and Maragidine. Oh yeah, I think Koromaru also has Brave Blade. And of course, Mamudoan.
Brave Blade makes sense.
And he also has Life Leech. Oh wait, Junpei has Tentarafu. And,
Weak.
yeah.
Give me a sec. I'll
So
scan
yeah,
the
Life
target.
Leech from Koromaru. Junpei, on the other hand, he has Power Charge Rakukaja, as well as Tempest Slash, Vorpal Blade, Fire Break, and he also has Evade Slash.
Huh. Typical.
So overall, you want to hit them fast and hard.
Too slow.
And
Eep!
instant death bullshit.
Block!
Ah!
Of course, thanks to Skaha having no dark. Oof. That's why I chose Skaha, because she has Mapufudine.
Then you can focus on Junpei with something else.
While hitting Koromaru at the same time.
Oh,
There you go.
we're hitting the puppy.
Sometimes I hate kicking puppies when they're down. Oh boy. This could hurt. Oof, not by much, considering Orgia mode enhances her defense.
That'd be like kind of ridiculously overpowered if you could
wait.
use
Uh-oh!
heat mode with not heat riser with Orgia mode. That'd be broken as shit.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Because wouldn't Orgia mode count as its own kind of status upgrade?
Kind of, I think so, perhaps. Anyway, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm taking out Koromaru right now. Sorry, boy.
Damn, but
Oh, it missed!
on the plus side, can't really do much to us.
But Life Leech, on the other hand, Eesh.
Oh, nasty little dog.
Alright, sorry, I do have to put you down, Koromaru. You're just too dangerous of a target.
Oh. Aw, you
And now,
fried the damn dog.
now we're one-on-one.
Against Mr. Mono a Mano.
Well,
Only fitting.
Persona!
and of course, this theme is pretty awesome. Heartful Cry.
And it returns in P4 Arena as Aigis' default song.
Yep, remixed.
I honestly prefer the original, not because I'm like some original card or something. I don't know. I just don't really like the dance beat style.
I never thought I'd be on the receiving end of your gadgets again.
But sadly, because Metis was knocked out, she gets her turn after him.
Yep.
On the plus side, though,
Yep, she can actually nullify Rakukaja.
on the minus side, though, we're going to need to heal at this,
Yeah, at this rate, yes. Oof.
because Junpei is not going to let up on anything.
Nope. Oh,
That's not going to do much.
no, we need healing badly. Simply, yeah. Alright, here we go. Unfortunately, we're now we have an SP shortage.
Plus the fact that now we can get hit pretty darn well against anything else since we changed over to Triple H.
Don't worry, I'll switch back to Koryu.
This ain't good. I better go all out.
It's kind of interesting that Junpei's weakness is wind. Yeah, unlike say
Yeah.
the Beast of Grief, as it were, he doesn't take extra damage
Yeah.
from his weakness, which okay.
Oh boy, we're in trouble.
Then again, we're not using a severe skill against him. We're using a...
Yeah, no, we're gonna use a beat chain.
Take this!
We got plenty, so I think it's within reason.
Yeah, we'll be okay. But actually, in the soundtrack of Arena, the intro to Heartful Cry remains, unlike its in-game version.
Yeah, where it keeps the nice little piano start right
Yep.
off the bat.
Yep. Miss! Sorry, Junpei. What, next turn, you're done. And then we'll have to move on to the final round.
There you guys go.
And that just leaves Yukari Mitsuru.
Junpei-kun. Koro-chan.
You know, this whole thing almost reeks of Shao Kahn.
All of
Or
us,
Shang Tsung.
we were searching for the same thing.
I can
Our
honestly see
bonds
it,
were so
but
strong.
that's neither here nor there.
And yet,
The
they
next
fell
battle
apart
will be
so
the last
quickly.
one. If we win, there will be no one left who can take your key.
A certain someone once said this:
is this...
the heart is shaken
Right.
more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
I can't stand it any longer. This is wrong. I can't accept either meddling with the past or proceeding blindly in the present. It scares me too.
I
dying.
think I guess
But does that justify hurting
I think
the
you
ones
gotta
who are
look towards
precious
the
to you?
middle ground here.
But she's beyond caring. She doesn't want to
If this
hurt
has
anyone
to
else.
continue, I'm not going to be
So
part
she's
of it.
willing to end it all.
I'll end all this by giving my key to Yukari-san and Mitsuru-san.
That's really the last thing you should
No,
do.
you can't do that or you'll...
Like I said, she doesn't care.
We don't know for sure whether or not that will happen. And I won't accept your input on this. It's my decision.
Wait! Don't go! I had a premonition.
A premonition?
I wasn't hiding who I am. I really don't know anything about myself. About a month ago, I woke up here, all alone. You asked me about when I discovered my
This
emotions.
place?
But I don't
Ugh.
have any memories. I only knew 2 things when I woke up. First, that I had a sister somewhere in the world who understood me. And second, a strong premonition that if I didn't do something, that sister would die soon. At first I thought it would happen because of the abyss of time.
But no.
But that wasn't it. I understand now. The power you've gained comes at the cost of your death.
The very thing that Aigis has been fearing since the very
Cost of
beginning.
my death.
The very thing that happened to
To
Makoto.
life.
I went to see you so I could save you. But I ended up causing the power to awaken. That's why I made up my mind I'd do anything to protect you. Even if it meant you hate me for it.
Loyal to a
All
fault.
I have in the world.
Because she's got no
Metis.
one else.
There was a time
All
when I
she has
felt
in the
same
world,
way about someone.
and all she
But
ever
I still
will
can't
have.
hurt the people who gave me my heart. Even if the end result of this power is death.
I don't want you to die! If you're not gonna give in, you still don't need to throw your life away. If you end up losing your key, I'll give you my life.
Willing to sacrifice herself so that her sister can live.
I don't want you to die and leave me behind. I'd rather give my life and be alone. That way, I can always stay with you.
What are you saying?
Please don't leave me behind!
Metis. It's okay. I'm sorry. I won't leave you.
A rather touching
Thought I
scene.
knew all too well the pain of being left
And
behind.
yet you didn't.
You show me so many things that I'd let myself forget.
You were just barely scratching the surface of knowing what it was like.
Aigis. Because our bonds are so strong, there's no solution to this where no one gets hurt. There's no easy way out.
There never
If
was.
I gave up without making a decision, I'd be running away from the pain my friends
Just
must
as
still
you
face.
have been all along.
And just as someone else has,
I think-
oddly.
I was running away from life again.
And
I need to
soon,
make a choice.
that'll come to an
I
impasse,
care about him
won't
as
it?
much as anyone
That'll
else.
be the next round.
Yes, it will.
Fuka-san, there's something
So
I
thus,
want you to
Aigis has
hear.
finally made a decision.
Huh?
A decision that will ultimately appeal
too,
to both
Metis.
parties.
But we won't find out until the end of round 3.
Round 3 is bound to be the toughest because, well,
Yeah, deciding one of those pressures is a difficult process, but times come when you'll be forced to face the truth and make your choice.
because let's just say the ladies here have definitely got more upgrade than the other two groups have.
Yep. Alright, you're gonna make your stand and support me to the very end. Metis? Oh, it was my fault too. Well, I wonder what else she would say.
Metis crying?
Yeah. Talk. Well, gee, first, let's check her status, because she's gonna need a certain piece of equipment. Namely, thinking, what is she gonna need? Oh, Mega Drive. Yeah, I'm giving you that. Let's choose the alternate option. It's alright.
You know, it's funny how easily Metis is crying when it took, I guess, the whole of the last half of the journey.
Yeah.
Then again, we are approaching the end of the answer.
Just checking, but no, Liz does not have anything new to say right now, but she will once the third round ends.
Quite.
Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, definitely safe because, yep, round 3 can potentially be the toughest.
Oh yeah.
Although, quite frankly, in my original attempts, I had more trouble with Junpei Koromaru than Yukari Mitsuru in the past. But actually, when I first played the answer, I definitely struggled with Yukari Mitsuru the most, because there was something I did that I did not count on.
Did that strategy involve mirrors?
It did, because I will say this much. If you try to use magic mirrors, they will both cast Megadola on. People tell you, you're not getting away with cheating. Anyway, you're going to need something that obviously shields you from ice and wind, as well as something to resist piercing, and if need be, null charm.
So, here's a thought. Then in that case, why not you just knock one out and go for the magic mirrors then?
No, won't work. She'll still cast it. Repeatedly. Anyway, it's come down to this.
And it's even got that ominous music, that ominous fight music, yeah.
That which came from the darkness.
No.
But
It's strange. I kind of want to say, long time no see to you guys.
We're not in Sonic 06, Yukari. That's not
Yukari-chan.
funny.
I don't think that's what she meant.
You know, I had a feeling a while back that something like this might happen.
Really?
Huh.
There are 4 lit flames. This battle will determine which side gains the true key. Well, have you made your choice? Tell me that you didn't defeat the others without a clear objective.
Actually, Mitsuru, we did.
Yes. I've made my decision. I know what I want to do. There was something crucial that I hadn't known, but my sister revealed it to me. To care about someone dear to you, to strengthen the bonds of friendship. That doesn't necessarily mean that the pain of living will stop.
Because it's always going to happen.
Sister,
Because everyone dies, and
if
thus
something's precious,
sometimes it's hard to keep
don't
on living,
want to lose
even though
it.
you've lost someone so close to you.
someone's dear, it's painful
I
to
know that all too
remember.
well.
Loss can hurt.
I think everyone knows that feeling,
I don't
Adam.
think there's
I know,
anything
but
wrong with
I
that.
really do know
I
that feeling.
too have something important. That's why I'm willing to fight you two now.
I guess.
Huh?
You sound like you're back to your usual self again. You know, I have to say, you've been a little out of it lately. It was kind of disappointing, because you were acting all mechanical, like when you first got to the dorm. But now, I'd say you've got more life in you than ever.
Well, thanks for the
Yukari-san.
compliment.
Even so, this is a battle.
All the same, I can't give in either.
Like I said,
I'm
we'll
not
have
gonna lose
to
this
prove
battle.
whose ambition is
No
stronger.
matter what.
Let's do this!
When she means no matter what, she's not lying.
She's not holding back, and neither is Mitsuru.
And they're using their default weapons as well.
Get ready, because I'm gonna tear you apart.
Show me your resolve.
Anyway, obviously Yukari's a healer,
This
but you
is
want to
our
take out
last
Mitsuru
round.
first,
If we win,
because she's the main offensive powerhouse.
Understood.
As she's always been.
And they both have Angelic Grace, so magic is no good. And Angelic Grace, of course, doubles magic evasion. So physical attacks, let them fly.
Oh.
What's the matter? Is that all you've got?
I'm just getting started. Oh boy! Yeah, she has Myriad Arrows, Primal Force, Diorama, Meteorama, Tarakaja, Magarudyne, and I believe Garudyne as well. Ah!
Damn!
And Mitsuru, she has Vorpal Blade, Bufadine, and I believe Bufadine too. And of course, Sexy Dance, Tentarafu, and My Charge. So yeah, as opposed to going after the healer first, I'm going after the Black Mage, more or less.
Well, Mitsuru's not really so much of a black mage,
Okay, I suppose a Red Mage then.
Yeah, a really uber red mage.
Quite. As long as she's panicked, she's vulnerable to critical hits.
And we can't really have that whatsoever.
Nope. In fact, Metis doesn't even get knocked down. Oof!
Oh, finally!
Barely even feel a thing.
Yep, she's got Tarakaja to back up Mitsuru.
But thankfully, Mitsuru has to get back up.
I knew you wouldn't be an easy opponent.
Of course, I mean, we've all fought alongside each other, so we all know what we're all capable of.
Especially with the power of the wild card on our side.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna use she's medical powders. Ooh! Critical!
And let her do the fighting.
Quite! Oof!
Oh, nasty!
And now they're both at critical health.
I can't lose. I will not lose.
You're willing to fight to the bitter end. I can actually commend you for that.
But
Even so,
now is not the time for commendations.
like I said, this is a battle,
Take this.
and neither side is willing to give an inch.
Persona.
You give an inch, they take your whole asshole.
You missed.
I mean, after all, the fate of someone very close to us is on the line here.
Here goes.
Primal Force?
Yep. Ooh! Ouch!
I saw
Yeah, that did fairly reasonable damage.
Yep. Fortunately, you can knock out Mitsuru in the next turn.
I need your help.
Come on, we got. Ooh! There we go.
You could say, Mitsuru, you were bound for death.
Oh boy.
That
Hey,
is terrible.
it was. Shame on you.
You won't escape.
And
A
finishing
gentle
blow.
winds a blowing. Damn it, town. Well,
That's-
you could say she got the axe.
Ugh.
Anyway, we've won Mortal Kombat.
So thus, all that's left is actually for Fuka to give her key to Aigis, and she does so willingly.
Because there's no way that
Take
she could
mine
fight
too,
Aigis
Aigis.
whatsoever.
I
Or
agree
any
with
of
you
them.
the most, so
And thus, the 8 keys become 1.
Wah. And they fuse together to,
Formed a true key.
which
This
is kind of
the true
glowing the
key.
same way that the Universe card did.
Nope, you can quite clearly see it's a key.
Well, yeah, but still, it has the same glow.
Well, there's no reason for us to fight anymore.
everyone.
And everyone's okay. For better or for worse.
With the exception of Yukari.
Yeah.
It may sound
As you can
strange
tell,
to hear,
considering
but
she's looked away in
I'm so
sheer
glad that you're all
disappointment.
safe.
Not to mention she still harbors some hatred and jealousy. But what happens
So,
next
What are you gonna
is
do
what
with that
completely
key?
and utterly breaks her.
That was a nice speech back there, but you still haven't made a real decision, huh?
On the contrary, she has.
Then give it to me! Give me that key!
Sorry, but it's too late.
Yukari-chan. It's no use. Only my sister can use the true key now.
And again, this is what completely breaks her.
I want to see him. I made a promise to him too. I promised that I'd try my best to change this world so that people would stop wishing for the fall. It wasn't like yours. It was something I promised
You weren't able to
myself
promise
I'm
him while
holding
he was
his
still
holy
alive.
hand. That's why I decided to put the past behind me and look forward.
But deep down,
Yukari-san.
you couldn't.
Though,
I can't be that
she
person.
is telling the
I
truth
want to see
about
him. I
trying
don't
to
care
make
about
sure that
anything else.
some people
I
don't
just
wish
wanna
for the
see him
fall.
again.
But deep down, all she wanted was to see him again.
Yukari-san.
Well, there's that,
But now she realizes she'll never get the chance.
Yukari, there's no way to truly put the past behind you. In the end, you only succeed in running from it.
which oddly was
It's
something that
painful
you
to
taught
face,
Mitsuru.
But if you don't, your wounds
Well, why
will never
not
heal.
have her support Yukari in her biggest time of need?
So if I keep facing it, someday everything will be okay. Eventually I'll forget
Not
all
exactly.
about it or stop caring. Like that's ever gonna happen. No one knows that better than us.
Sadly, she does have a point.
You're right. But can't we be there for you when things are at their worst? The way you were there for me last year.
Aha.
Huh?
That may not have been what you meant at the time. But even now, I consider your being at my side last year as one of the most cherished moments of my life.
Because
That's why.
Yukari was her pillar of strength.
When we lost him without being able to thank him, I swore deep down, if something ever happened to make you suffer, I'd put my own feelings aside and stand with you.
Mitsuru-senpai.
Yukari, to lose someone you had such a strong bond with is agony. But there's no need to suffer alone. You have us with you. Isn't that the whole point of forming such
She'd
bonds?
forgotten something as basic as that.
Just let it go.
Yukari-san. I understand your feelings. Ever since I was born, I have spent all my time thinking about him. So, I suggest we see it
What?
to find out once and for all what he left for us.
What exactly are you suggesting?
We still don't know the real reason behind his death. Without knowing that reason,
It's come to a full
I
circle
can't
now.
decide what is right. That's why I would like to see the past again, before using this key. To see the truth of what happened. The moment he used his power.
Only then will she finally be able to make her decision.
Huh?
Or
Can
make
we
peace
really
with
do that?
herself and everyone else.
I don't see why not. We've already experienced the past here many times.
You mean those doors that lead to the past? But they all disappeared. There aren't any left.
Not exactly.
The only way back to the past is the door to his room. And we know we don't want to use the key on that.
No, because it's a one-way door.
No, there's one more door.
Aha.
That's right. The door that leads to Polonium Mall.
Which is led by a certain type of logic.
The doors reflect the minds of those who enter them. If our wish is strong enough, we should be able to use that door to look into the past.
That way we don't end up using the key.
I see. Good thinking. How about it, everyone?
Well, I don't see why not.
Sounds like it's worth a try.
Considering that, I think we need to truly put this behind us.
Metis?
Metis,
What's wrong?
what's going on?
Well, then again, she doesn't have anything to do with them right now.
I
Considering
was
that,
just thinking there's nothing left
Yeah,
for me to
she
do.
did put them all
And I'm
against
sure
each
none of
other.
you would want me along. I did some horrible things to you.
Dude, what are you talking about? We all got ourselves into this mess. You don't have to be so hard on yourself.
It was never your fault.
Not truly, anyway.
Don't you remember? I told you that I wouldn't leave you behind.
And she meant it.
Aww.
Jeez, if you'd been like that from the start, things would have been a lot smoother.
Quite.
Still, we're pretty lucky there's one door left. It's a real lifesaver, huh?
But then again, that raises something else about the door.
Yeah,
Now
why is
that
it
you
still
mention
here?
it, that is strange.
Hmm?
Once a door's purpose has been fulfilled,
You know,
it disappears.
Adam, call me
If
crazy,
that door's
but
purpose is
this
to prepare
doesn't
for
seem
battle,
like a
it should have vanished
in-boss
once the battles
thing.
were over.
It
Our fight
ain't.
afterward
Because,
was
I think-
tinkering
if
between
the-
I think we
ourselves.
need something bigger.
yeah, considering if the door is still there.
There's only one
Then-
logical conclusion. If that door's role is to allow us to prepare for
Mitsuru,
battle,
spell it
hasn't
out.
yet disappeared, doesn't it follow that there's still an enemy left to defeat?
Well, it stands to
Our
reason.
feelings are the reason for all of this. And what Aigis proposed relates directly to the core of our pain. We should probably expect to encounter something unknown.
Right.
Then, what now? Should we find another plan?
There isn't any.
If what Mitsuru Senpai says is true, we have to go.
That's right, we have no other choice.
Anywho, see you guys next time for
Yep.
part 11. The
For-
truth.
Yep, for the truth behind his death. See you then.